Is Mikko good?
We talked about this in Game 7, I guess, of the last series, but the goal that he scored to go up 4-2, that is one of those, like, the second he obtained possession of the puck, like, he's scoring. It's the same move. It's just it's just that little glide float from right wing to left wing, and now the keeper's in traffic, and it looks too easy. It looks like he's playing a video game with a glitch on those goals.
In general, I think trade deadline deals are overrated. They don't really generally work, right? Haven't we done studies on that? And
yeah, I don't know. I wonder if
it
depends on like baseball. It seems like that one seems like it helps, right? Like relievers, but then again, all the ones the Rangers tried failed.
Yeah, the hockey, it's hit or miss, but I wonder if we can go back and trace and like, was there a trade deadline deal where then the guy was the best player in the playoffs and led them to the promised land? Because that's where it just feels like that's happening here.
Yeah, it's usually like depth guys, or it's you go get Kyrie and it's like, oh, next year. This is going to take till next year. It's usually not that
Not the best player on your team.
In the playoffs against his former team, to make matters more. Filling in for guys who are injured in the first round. Not filling in, but picking up the slack for. What did you guys think about the third goal?
Like, it's never a good player. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like,
they don't get traded.
Luka was the best player, but he went to a team that's not like they weren't championship ready kind of anyway, and then added this player.
Right.
And then he's also the best player on the team. Like, the Mavs were championship ready type thing.
Frankly, it would have been like the Mavs adding Anthony Davis for almost nothing.
Luka and whatever, because that's what they did.
Yeah. They
didn't have to trade any of their really good players.
No, Stankoven is not a prospect, but he's a young player.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. That like 13 straight goals of being a part of, 15 out of 16.
Like his last 7 games, they're silly.
It's ridiculous.
His stats in the playoffs are silly. The third goal, which turned out to be the game-winning goal, and so that makes it a little more consequential, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily a momentum guy when it comes to using it to predict future events, but when Mikko scores 49 seconds after that review concludes that went 9 minutes, it felt like there was some level of hangover there. But then, of course, if they had scored right away, we would have said...
Yeah, and there's probably an equal number of times that the other team scores 49 seconds later or whatever. But
sure.
Once Mikko did score, now the roof was off the building. It was a lot of controversy. The Jets are not happy about it to this moment, right? They're like, clearly that was a kick. You are allowed to redirect the puck with your skate as long as somebody on your own team touches it with their stick again.
Well, I thought they clarified it during the review. They said the kicking motion is not what made the puck go in.
Yeah,
but he did say in the review there was a kicking motion.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's almost like it's not almost. It is like reading legal precedent where this is like, okay, this may have happened, but this happened, so that doesn't matter. And then this happened, so that doesn't matter. And Bissonnette on the broadcast or the postgame had a good point about the kick because it's Petrovic, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a crazy story, too. That's one great thing about
the guy
hockey.
who only plays in the
playoffs. You get like a 30-year-old who played 5 games this year and has been in the minors.
He's going to play more playoff games
than regular. Yeah, it's crazy. And coaches have that guy, you know? Like every coach. I mean, I don't even know. In the NBA, it happens all the time. Like it's Carlisle with Berea. But the fact that he's right-handed, he's on the left side of the goal, and when he kicks it with his left skate, he's trying to kick it to his forehand. Like, he's not kicking towards the goal. He's kicking backward.
Right.
So that's part of it, is that the kicking motion is not going towards the net. But then, as Blake brought up, and I don't know, it depends on your interpretation of the rule, because they said that Hellebuck propelled the puck into the net with his stick. They didn't say deflected, they said propelled. But it does make sense that once a goalie makes a play on something, it has to extend their arm to do it. That's now their play.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the longest review I've ever seen in any sport.
Yeah, they started playing Freebird as a joke, and then I think this whole song played.
I think they do it every review, like as a joke, just as a how long could this take? And then they got to the solo.
Right.
It's like, no, that's not supposed to happen. But I think, and it's not just because it's a Stars thing. I read an explanation of it that made sense to me. That is the word and spirit of the rule. Good goal.
Yeah, I don't know if you were on the other side, if you'd be complaining about it.
Yeah,
Probably would.
Probably.
But also, they could have stopped that next goal too.
Yeah, and
so
I mean,
that's the point.
Speaking of momentum,
you did not win by one.
They looked awful in Game 2.
The Stars.
They got destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, they could not muster any offense at all. And not that they were great out of the gate yesterday, but that definitely tells you the whole series momentum thing doesn't have much to it.
Well,
Do you guys go ahead?
Saw that in Colorado. They dominated Game 5, got trounced Game 6, one game. I mean, this you live and die by each game.
Do you guys recall how the last 2 Stars seasons have ended? So last year they made it to the conference finals and got up 2-1, and I don't think they won again. Edmonton.
Yeah.
Do you remember how the year before that ended?
No.
Vegas?
That's the Jamie Benn year.
Oh.
That kind of has just gone away because they were good again the next year. They made the conference finals last year. They're good this year. That was a big deal, dude. When he took a run at Mark Stone, like super unnecessary, and got himself suspended during a playoff series. And I believe also created like a 5-minute 5-on-3 maybe that it was something. It ended the series.
Right.
You know, and he was kind of not cool about it in the immediate aftermath.
He did not apologize.
Yeah.
And history might shine on Jamie Benn here.
Yeah, maybe. It's weird to think about how their last 2 seasons have ended and where they sit right now. I want it real bad for those guys.
And you'll remember he was eligible to return in Game 7. They won Game 6 and then got dominated.
Yeah.
Everyone thought that they could ride the Jamie Benn entrance.
The Jamie Benn momentum, yeah.
Yeah.